Quigley of ClaimLinx. Tom, what's going on, man?
Just hanging out here in
Yeah.
Florida.
See, you're lucky. It's cold in Ohio.
That's
Very cold.
why you shouldn't.
And that's why you're not in Ohio. That's for sure. Our topic today is the role of a benefits consultant and why every small business needs one. What exactly does an employee's benefits consultant do, and how is the role different from a traditional health insurance broker?
I can speak on what we do. So we have people who, are on certain drugs, who have certain diseases, who have hospital stays, and we're able to get them grants and rebates and manufacturers rebates that pay for their deductibles and out of pockets and helps the employee pay less if they have situations. Get them all kinds of grants on diseases, anything where gas and lodging, everything is covered and it's available. Um, People are not, what we are as an advocate, showing people how to purchase their health insurance. And the problem is people are buying the traditional health insurance agents selling the product, getting paid by the insurance company. We're getting paid by the employer. We work for them, period. That's who pays us.
Why are small businesses at a disadvantage when they try to manage health insurance plans without a healthcare expert guiding them?
They're always at it. Well, because they're being they're not being shown how to take advantage of all the tax breaks, loopholes, whatever you want to call them, that are in all these tax laws. Not not setting themselves up as an owner, because most small companies are an LLC or an S, taking advantage of a health savings account for the owners and a medical expense reimbursement plan for the employees. They just aren't being shown this. I don't know why the CPAs and the small bit health agents aren't educating. It's good for me.
How does a benefits consultant help employers avoid costly mistakes that drive up premiums and out of pocket expenses?
Well, they're buying the health insurance as a group, on a group, and they're not buying the product correctly. They're buying it with office visit copays, drug copays, lower, deductibles, and they should have the highest deductible the insurance company sells at the lowest cost with no copays, nothing built in.
And then you set up things where the employee doesn't pay as much, but also then the company is able to fund that because they're not spending as much on the health insurance.
Correct. And then what we do is our job, because quite frankly, convincing people they're being ripped off is they all believe that, but they don't want to know how. It's just mind boggling. So the ones that listen to us, we take advantage. We show them how to avoid claims. And pretty much after 6 months, they say, I can't believe how low our usage is. I never imagined that the health insurance, because of the HIPAA laws, they can't know, what's being paid and stuff on who and what. And they sit there and even though most small businesses know their employees when they're not coming to work might have some conditions. So they're just sitting there and going, what's going on? And I'm sitting there going, you're giving away thousands of dollars you don't have to. And it's very sad, but that's the makeup of it. And then our job is to is not to prevent claims, is to handle claims and get them discounted from all levels. And there's so many grants that will pay for it that people are unaware of, that we take advantage of for our clients.
What specific advantages do ClaimLinx consulting services provide that small businesses can't get from a traditional standard insurance carriers?
Well, the carriers don't promote people to use manufacturer rebates on drugs and buy the lowest cost option they offer, because everything goes towards the deductible, and the employee and the employer don't pay anything, and the employee satisfied their out of pocket. Usually the most unhealthy people we save the most for. Isn't that funny? So the people that are unhealthy, where the insurance agents are telling them that because of the health conditions, they can't do anything, we're able to get them everything covered through programs. And it's just crazy that people aren't taking advantage not only of the programs, but buying their health insurance differently because of them.
Okay.
And then the math, let's just say that there is no grant for something. If you do the math, you go, wait a minute, we're giving the insurance company an extra $4,000 and they're only covering $2,000 of risk. Whoa, what's going on? Because no one looks and deciphers our health insurance plans for them. The agents just give them a spreadsheet. Like I say all the time, I could train a monkey.
Right. Exactly. And you brought that up on
Bobo.
yeah, Bobo's coming. Bobo's coming.
Banana.
Yeah,
Bobo.
we could create a Bobo. I'll have to show
Need
you
a
this in
spreadsheet.
part of my presentation after this podcast of
Yeah,
some of the
Bobo.
things that Media Giant Productions can do for you.
Yeah, well,
All right. So if you're a small business listening today, what signs indicate it's time to bring in a benefits consultant?
your premiums keep going up 20% a year.
Or more? Because we're not finding out if anything's going to happen.
Agents tell you you're lucky because most people are higher. And I always ask people when they tell me, oh, we're lucky, we only got a 6% increase. I say, can you raise your rate 6% on your product, whatever you're peddling? No. I said, then how's that a good increase?
Unbelievable. So the best place to go is ClaimLinx.com and schedule a call with Tom today. Appreciate it, Tom.
Thanks.
All right. That was the cutting edge benefits